EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Carolina Panthers. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion left is Higgins. Right to the air is Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Don. 11, 11, 11. Don.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there incomplete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Now 2nd and 5.
11, Thomas. Here we go, here we go. Can.
Now it's Burrow. He'll get this complete to the rookie 1st-round pick. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Ready?
An inside give, Brown. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
11, 11, 11. Let's get set.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Kyron Johnson there on the tackle.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Now Young. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Let's go. 50, green. White.
Young to throw it. And he's caught on sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth. On fourth down on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Panthers stay claim to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's complete to Brown, right side. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling him back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
Now he's going to step up and run. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner, and that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that third down snap.
So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Red, cycle. Red, green. Red, yellow. Ready.
Now Young. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And returning it, here's Hamler. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy? Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Stop. Ready. Ready, shot.
Now Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Cooper. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Field, black. Ready. Green, 10 blacks.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Bro, you know you got to punt. Because it says 4th and 3 past the 30.
Now in their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining.
It's all good, bro.
Here in this 1st quarter. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
On point, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
On one, ready?
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, behind. 180. 180, behind.
Here's Burrow. Not open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
Here we go. 180. 180. Behind.
From midfield now, Burrow. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Let's get set. Big 13. Big 13. 11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
To the air again, Burrow. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 22 and a first down. Now Young going to move him around. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Young to throw it. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Tommy Trimble, 32 yards. And the Panthers are able to stretch out their lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They defer to Brown to start the drive. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. They'll get this out to his running back, P-Rod. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Anytime past the 50, bro. I'm looking at the rules right now. It says anytime past the 50, anytime in the 4th quarter if you're down, and past your 30, 4th and 3.
They're going for it.
Look at it. Look at it when you go back and look at the rules, bro.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
I mean, you stop me, but look at the rules. It says that, man. I'm not trying to cheat you. I ain't bullshitting you either.
The Bengals trying, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back.
It says, hold on, bro. It said 4th down rule. If you're down by 17, you can climb back in the game. It says anytime past the 50, anytime in the 4th quarter if you're down, and past your 30 if it's 4th and 3.
The offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
Yeah, like I said, man, I ain't trying to bullshit. I'm just telling you what's on here. I mean, I don't win a lot anyway, but I try to follow the rules regardless.
Game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Set, cut.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cooper. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but hold on, finish.
Okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start.
Yeah, I was, but I got fired by my team. I had the Bears. I got fired. Yeah.
Yard line. Here comes second down at 6.
Thanks, Dan, for winning my case. This
Here we
man is
go, here we
really
go.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
And the big fella stepped that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. 180.
He'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way. They could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Throw left side complete to Chase. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
11 MT. It's good set.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
180.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But third down coming up.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
11 Thomas. Shot.
And Burrow going to throw again. He has a man.
That was fucking pass interference.
Incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The Bengals field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and pull a comeback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They work now on 2nd and 9.
6. Mega. Set. Yellow. 43.
Young will set to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. Now is signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's first and 10.
Red, yellow.
Throwing, Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Ja'Tavion Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form.
And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did it. All their work in preparation, we're seeing them play really well right now. They're making it all pay off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
What's this say?
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of the game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Ready?
Young to throw it. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Touchdown, Carolina! Marquez Valdes-Scantling, 60 yards! And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Bengals 3. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go. Right.
Burrow on play action. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Loose inside the 30. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Now a give right side. It's Cooper. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 61 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Drill grease.
Looking to throw, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Tremble. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Yeah, hang on. Oh, no, I don't quit, bro.
Probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves.
I don't do none of that, Doug. I don't do none of that, bro.
So their bottom line is how do they play a clean game?
All right.
This one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80, stop.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The 47-yard line.
11, 11. Here we go, here we go.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. In motion left is Higgins. Burrow will throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
12, 180. Playing cut. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. There he goes left side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Panthers 44, Bengals 3.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really played in, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it. And not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cooper. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
A 58-yard attempt.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That has lots of looking behind it. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the second half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one too low.
His impatience has to be bumbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Now it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out. Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
On the counter, this is Hubbard. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
They're making the play defensively there, Brandon Echols. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Cooper. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
41-yard line.
Set. Red, 38.
They'll try to throw now. Young. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Fury. Yellow, black 40.
Young now. He wants it all for the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
For the field goal, a 58-yard attempt.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of look behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a contract, you would have plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
11.
Now Burrow. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
In motion left is Higgins. Burrow looking to pass. He'll try to pick it up himself. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
12. Hey, can.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. And my goodness, another interception. And the Panthers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. We'll get this to about the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd down and 6 now.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cooper. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, it's Cooper. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Set. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Cooper. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll try the left side. Cooper. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Set. Hut. Blue. 6. Mega. Set. Hut.
Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Ready.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Red. Here we go. Set. 6. Red. Cycle. Hut.
Young here to throw. And this will be caught with taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship there as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, CD, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start this season, They will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Carolina, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get